Hey guys, it's your girl Winn. I'm back in the kitchen with another video. I just want to welcome you all back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Like my videos, watch my other videos, share, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, okay? Into this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my candy yam. So this is a really good recipe. Like, it's simple, it's easy, less ingredients, very time friendly. You're not going to spend a lot of time making this, okay? So let's say you got invited for Thanksgiving or Christmas and you don't want to go empty-handed. You can make this and take it with you. I tried it for the first time and I love it, and since then I kept making it. So I decided to share with you guys because you know I love to share with you guys. With that being said, let's get into this video. For my candy yam, I'm going to be using 4 large sweet potatoes, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 stick of salted butter. You can use salted butter or you can use unsalted butter and add 1 teaspoon of salt, okay? So guys, these are the ingredients I'll be using to make my candy yam. If you want to learn how to make this, stay tuned and keep watching. Alright, first thing guys, I'm gonna go ahead and peel my potatoes and then I'll be cutting it. So I already went ahead and washed my potatoes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and peel it. I have my potato peeler. You can stand this on the cutting board and peel it. You hold it in your hands and peel it, or you can use a knife and peel it. If you don't have a potato peeler, it's okay. You can always use a knife to peel this. If you have both potato peelers and a knife, it's up to you to decide which one you want to use, okay? So that's your options. But I have my potato peeler and it's faster, so I'm just use this. Alright guys, so this is how you want to peel your potatoes. I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and peel the rest of the potatoes off camera. And once I'm done, I'll show you guys the next step, okay? Alright guys, so I'm done peeling my potatoes and I went ahead and washed it again because there was some of the dirt on it from peeling it. So I'm just going to pat it dry. You don't have to do this, but I just want to do it so there's not a lot of water or moisture in my candy yam when I'm cooking it. So here's the deal guys, you can make sure your potatoes is perfectly cut, as in they are all the same size, or you can cut it not so perfect, but try to make sure they are all the same size. You want them all to be the same size because of cooking, okay? So if you have some of it cut thick and the other one is cut thin, that means the one that is cut thin gonna cook faster than the one that is cut thicker, okay? So make sure they are all the same size. I know it's very hard to have them like that, but just try your best, you know, that's all you can do. So you can either cut it in a circle shape like this. You can also cut it this way. I'm gonna cut this part off. So even though I said try to make sure they are all the same size, you know the end of it not gonna be the same size as this. So it don't really matter, but just that this side is gonna cook faster than this side. But anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cutting this off camera, and once I'm done, I'll show you guys the next step. Alright guys, so I'm done cutting my sweet potatoes. I'll be adding it to my baking pan now. Alright, so guys, the thing about the candy yam, you can either make it on the stove top or you can make it in your oven. I'm going to be making mine in my oven today. So I'm going to be using this size of aluminum pan. But you can also use a baking pan if you have it, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and add my sweet potatoes to my pan. It don't matter how you put it. Like, I'm just trying to put the bigger size under so I can be able to cook good. And I'll put the smaller pieces on top. But you can put yours in however you want, okay guys? This is just me. Alright, now so I'll just spread them. Okay guys, so I have my potatoes all stacked up in my pan. Now it's time to make the sauce. So we're going to set this aside for now and we're going to move over to our stove top and make our sauce. Alright guys, so I have my pan on the stove. You can use a saucepan for this, or you can use a frying pan. So now that my pan is hot, I already have my stove on. I'll just add this into my pan. Add my butter. You can leave your butter whole and add it into the pan, or you can cut your butter into pieces. I feel like cutting it into pieces just help the butter melt faster, so I would rather cut it into pieces. But the choice is yours. And I would just go ahead and melt this. Make sure this is completely melted. And then I'll be adding in my sugar. Also, have the heat on medium. You don't want it too high before your sauce burn, alright? And once the butter is all melted, you can go ahead and drizzle your sugar, your granulated sugar in your butter. Melt this first. So while you're doing this, make sure to turn your oven on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and let it start preheating. Now add in my 1 cup of brown sugar. So remember, we are only melting this to pour it over the sweet potatoes. We are not making caramel, so do not turn this into caramel, okay? This is gonna take a while to melt, so be patient with it. Alright y'all, so this is melting, but I'll go ahead and add in my cinnamon and my nutmeg. And then I'll add in my cinnamon. Patience is key with this sauce. You gotta be patient because your heat is on low. This is gonna take its own time to melt. If you just for any second feel tempted to turn your heat on high, you're gonna screw this whole thing up, and you're gonna end up with a burnt and bitter sauce, and you do not want that. So be patient guys, it's gonna get there. If you have someone to help you, you should start off with your sauce and have them making the sauce while you are cutting your potatoes. That way, the moment you are done cutting the potatoes, the sauce is gonna be ready, and you're gonna cut down time. If it's just you, if you cut your potatoes and then go make a sauce, you might spend a little more time than you will if you have a helper. Okay, so you see the color of this, guys? It looks so beautiful. And it smells so good. But remember guys, we are not making caramel. I know this looks similar to caramel, but we are not making caramel. We are making the sauce for our candied yam. As you can hear the name, candied yam, which means it's gonna be sweet. So two things, you can add the vanilla, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg in the beginning all together, or you can add the vanilla last. And I'll be adding in my vanilla extra. Be careful with this because this is hot and this is cold and it's liquid, so be careful while adding it into this, okay? This smells great. So we want this to melt completely. So I'll just go ahead and finish this so you guys don't just continue sitting watching me do this. And once this is all melted, I will show you guys how it should look, okay? Guys, so this is ready. The sugar, the butter, everything is all melted. And it's time to pour this over my potatoes. So I'll just go ahead and pour this over my potatoes. Alright guys, so I have my sauce pour over this. I'll just cover this with aluminum foil. So I'm going to cover this up. We're going to be cooking this for 45 minutes to an hour, but I'm going to check on it between 35 to 40 minutes. and we're gonna finish it off without the aluminum foil. So I'm gonna throw this in the oven, and once it's ready, I will show you guys the finished products. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so it has been 15 minutes. I just took my potatoes from the oven. I'm just gonna drizzle some of this syrup on top of it, and then I'll take out the aluminum foil and I'll finish it off in the oven, so it's gonna stay open like this, and I'll finish cooking it. Alright, y'all, I'll throw this back in the oven for 30 more minutes because it still looks hard, like it needs to cook. See? And once it's ready, I'll show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, so my candied yam is ready. So I'm just gonna drizzle some of the sauce on top of it. It is soft and tender, like, oh, see this? Perfect. Alright guys, so this is my candied yam. It's all done and ready. So you see the glaze on that, guys? It looks so beautiful. So I'll go ahead and plate this for you guys, and then I'll show you guys the plating. But once you reach this stage, you are done. Okay guys, so this is my candied yam. I went ahead and plated it for you guys, and this is the plating. Doesn't this look so beautiful? Like, guys, oh my goodness. So this is the perfect recipe for you to make for Thanksgiving. You can also make it for Christmas. I don't see why not. And you can make it whenever you are craving candied yam. Okay, it's very easy, it's simple, and you don't need a lot of ingredients to make this. So this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos, like and share with your friends and family, and leave me a comment if you have any question or concern. And do not forget to check out my other YouTube channel. It's called All Things Winn. Subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned to the end of this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. And happy holidays, guys. Have a wonderful holiday. Stay safe and enjoy your time with your friends and family. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.